Welcome back to the Season Starter Show. I am your host, David. This is the podcast built for men in their 50s and beyond who are not slowing down. We are just getting started. Today, we are getting into something that a lot of men in our age group do not talk about openly: relationships, dating, and what it really looks like when you are navigating love, companionship, and connection after 50. Whether you are single for the first time in decades, recently divorced, widowed, or simply assessing what you want out of a relationship at this stage of life, this episode is for you. We are going to keep it real, keep it practical, and keep it grounded in wisdom, not wishful thinking. So settle in, let us get into it. Segment 1. The landscape has changed. Let us start by acknowledging something important. The dating landscape in 2026 looks nothing like it did 20 or 30 years ago, and that is not a bad thing, but it does require a different approach. Here is what the research is showing. Senior dating today is calmer and more intentional than it was at earlier stages of life. Men and women in this demographic are not dating because they feel pressure. They are dating because they genuinely want companionship, conversation, and connection that fits the life they are living right now. Let that sink in for a second. You are no longer trying to build a life from scratch. You already have a life. Question is who, if anyone, fits into it. That is a completely different question than the one you were asking at 25 or 35. And that shift in question changes everything. It changes how you show up. It changes what you are willing to tolerate. It changes how fast or how slowly you want things to move. You have clarity now that you simply did not have when you were younger. Now here is the part that catches a lot of men off guard. Much of modern dating happens online. If you have been out of the dating scene for a while, getting back in can feel almost foreign. Apps, profile photos, short bios, swipe culture. It can feel transactional at first. But here is the truth. The tools are new. The reasons people seek connection are not. Trust still takes time. Emotional connection still matters more than looks. Most people are still just looking for a relationship that makes life feel less lonely and more meaningful. What you bring to the table. Now, one of the things I want every man listening to hear clearly is this. You bring something to the table now that you simply did not have at 30. Experience, self-awareness, patience, financial maturity, emotional depth. Research tells us that men over 50 who feel most fulfilled in their relationships are the ones who have done the internal work. They know who they are. They know what they value. They are not out here chasing excitement or trying to impress. They are focused on building something real and sustainable. But here is the other side of that coin. Transparency matters now more than ever. If you are carrying debt, if you are navigating health challenges, if you have complicated family dynamics with adult children or an ex, you cannot hide from those realities. And you should not want to. Women in this age group are independent, financially savvy, and fiercely protective of their peace of mind. They are not looking for a project. They are looking for a partner. So what does that mean for you? It means come correct. Have a plan for your future that is your own. Be honest about where you are financially. Do not lead with what you used to be. Lead with who you are right now and where you are headed. And this is important. Emotional intelligence is not optional anymore. The ability to communicate clearly, to listen without getting defensive, to sit with discomfort without shutting down, those qualities are not soft. They are what separates the men who find meaningful connection from the ones who keep wondering why things never work out. Segment 3, navigating the real challenges. Now, I want to be straight with you because that is what this show is about. Dating after 50 comes with real challenges that we need to address head on. The first one is past relationship baggage. By the time you are 50 plus, you have history. Everybody does. Divorce, loss, disappointment, maybe some patterns you are not proud of. That history does not disappear. It shows up in how quickly you trust, how you respond when something feels off, and how open you are willing to be with someone new. The healthy move is not to pretend that history does not exist. The healthy move is to be aware of it If you know you shut down when conflict arises, work on that. If you know you move too fast because you are lonely, work on that too. Self-awareness is your greatest asset in this season. The second challenge is blended family complexity. Dating after 50 rarely involves just two people. There are adult children, sometimes grandchildren, ex-spouses, existing friendships, and long-standing routines. Decisions do not get made in a vacuum. This is why moving with intention matters so much. There is no rush. Take the time to let things develop at a pace that feels right for both people involved. The third challenge I want to raise is safety, and we are not going to skip past this one. Online romance scams targeting men and women over 50 are a real and growing threat. Research from AARP shows that nearly 1 in 10 adults aged 50 and older has encountered an online connection that eventually led to requests for money or fraudulent financial schemes. Protect yourself. Take your time before sharing personal information. Meet in public. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. And the fourth challenge is simply the investment of energy. Dating takes effort. Planning, showing up, staying engaged, and repeating that process can feel exhausting, especially when you are managing a full life. Give yourself permission to be selective. You do not have to pursue every opportunity. Quality over quantity is not just a fashion principle. It applies here too. Segment 4, building something real. So let us talk about what it looks like when it goes right. What does a healthy, fulfilling relationship look like for a man in his 50s or beyond? For starters, it looks like two people who each have their own identity and are choosing to share life rather than complete each other. That idea that someone else is going to complete you, let that go. You are already complete. What you are looking for is someone who adds to the richness of your life, not someone who fills a void. It also looks like respect for independence. Research consistently shows that relationships formed later in life tend to be healthier when both people maintain their own interests, friendships, and personal space. That is not a sign of a weak relationship. That is a sign of a mature one. And it looks like open communication about the things that actually matter: finances, health, family expectations, and long-term plans. These are not awkward conversations. They are necessary ones. The men and women who navigate them well are the ones who build partnerships that actually last. There is also something powerful about the pace of relationships at this stage. There is less noise, less game playing, fewer social pressures about timelines or what things are supposed to look like. You get to define it, and that freedom, when you embrace it, is one of the genuine gifts of this season of life. Here is the bottom line, brothers. Dating and relationships after 50 are not a consolation prize. They are not some lesser version of what you had before. For a lot of men, this is actually the season where the deepest and most meaningful connections happen, because you finally know yourself well enough to recognize the right person when she shows up. You bring wisdom. You bring patience. You bring the kind of quiet confidence that only comes from having lived, failed, recovered, and grown. That is worth something. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Take your time, be honest, be intentional, and stay open. That is our episode for today. If this resonated with you, please share it with a brother who needs to hear it. Leave us a review and keep coming back, because we are just getting started. I am David. This is the Season Starter Show. Until next time, keep moving forward.